Hello and welcome back. This is Rachel from the Fosterway Homestead. I'm just out in my garden currently pruning tomato plants. I got that row done. I'm pruning them down to one stem and chopping off all the suckers. You can see my piles of suckers over there. You can see here in this plant, I have one stem. I don't have any leaves hanging on the ground. It's getting ready to rain for like 10 days straight, so I didn't want any of the leaves on the ground. You can see how nice and pruned that is. And then next to it you have this big thing. So I'm also tying them up, but I'm going to go through here and show you everything to prune. I'm going to start with all of these at the bottom so that nothing's touching, and then we're going to chop off the sucker. So like we want to do them to one main stem. So here's the one main stem here. And then here is a sucker. There's another sucker up here. Another sucker here. So we're going to cut all of this off. Something that I forgot to mention is that you can take one of these suckers that I cut off from the armpit and you can root it. You can either just stick it straight in dirt and it'll make a whole new tomato plant, or you can put it in a cup of water with the water up to here, and all those little spiky things, those are all roots. They'll all root. So once it grows good roots, then you can then plant it in the ground. Sorry for my band-aids. I cut myself while cooking. Thank you, bye. I wanted to show you my pruned tomato plants. They're looking much better. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't have enough time. So now it's getting ready to rain. I got done. So you can see in the middle of each aisleway, the big piles of suckers and the extra branches hanging down that I got off. So here's the garden before a huge about 10 day rain. A little corn down there. You can see I got most of it pruned, and I wanted to show you. Here's a little sucker right here, the main stem, and then a branch going out, and it's in the middle, so like the armpit of the plant. So you can pinch them off. I'm just going to take my shears and cut it off. So this one's pretty much done. Just between these two is that big pile right there of growth that we don't need. We need the plants focusing on root growth and growing big before they start flowering. We don't necessarily want a plant this size to produce fruit yet. We need it to get much bigger. And so I have all the rest of my tomatoes to do. And behind me too.